Alright guys, welcome back to the channel. It's been a minute since I've done a beer review. Just been so busy this month of July. So today, time of recording, July 30th. Should get this video out today, so shout out to you guys for being here and watching this. I'm still here. Let's go. Let's get into this beer. We've got some Untitled art, guys. Nectaron Krush IPA. This is brand new to Northern Michigan distribution, and it's a brand new beer as far as I'm aware. Going to be a little bit pricey. $18 to $19.99 for a 4-pack. Comes in a box. Looks real nice. I really do appreciate all the things that Untitled Art has done. They've branched off into a sister company. They do like CBD waters. They do other things besides alcoholic beverages. They do seltzers very well, and they just do beer very well. So let's get into this one and talk about it. Best buy date on the bottom, 8/24/26. A year and a month out. That's interesting. Very strange because it's 2026. Not sure what's going on there, but anyways, I digress. Nectaron Krush IPA, 6% alcohol. IPA with Nectaron and Krush hops, brewed and packaged by Untitled Art, Waunakee, Wisconsin. Artwork by Rebecca Jaworski. Cool. So I see a lot of breweries kind of outsourcing the packaging or the label, and they'll let somebody else do it for them, which is kind of cool. So I don't know, is this any good? Let's dive into it and talk about it. So it seems like it's super duper fresh. This one actually got jacked up. The can's not very aesthetic for the picture I'm going to need for Instagram, but it's okay. I'm just kind of a beer slut, you know, and I'm shaming my beer for being injured. It got jacked up. That's why I took this one to review, guys. So anyways, I didn't take it, but you know what I'm saying. Dude, this happens when the tab's not open enough. I've learned this over the years. This can's just jacked up. Okay. Back. Let's get into this. It smells really good right now. I don't even know what this smells like. You can totally tell it's like a fruity IPA with a lot of action going on. It looks really nice. Hazy, of course. Let's get into this, guys. Let's get the old schnoz into this. Wow, there's a lot going on. Fresh oranges. Fresh, dank passion fruit. Kiwi. Peaches. Lemon. Touch of grapefruit. Kiwi. Peach. Guava. All of those things combined together. That is a crazy smell. It's tropical. It's very stone fruit forward. Very stone fruit forward. And then there's just nice citrus here. All juicy. A little bit of dankness. A little bit of pine. Like not a bomb of sweetness, but there's a lot of juicy sweetness. And then there's a lot of like hoppier oils. There's a lot of like grass. There's a slight dank bittering in this. Wow. I mean, I've smelled things like this, but this is, I don't know if it's just like a huge combination of tropical kiwi, you know, grapefruit orange, and then this tart kind of dank guava passion fruit. There is a lot going on in there, guys. I'm not gonna lie. Will this be good? Let's hope so. It's the Nectaron Krush IPA. Untitled Art. Cheers to M4, by the way. That's who distributes it. It's good. So yeah, not as like crazy sweet as maybe once perceived on the front there. I did think it was juicy, but I did think also there was going to be a little bit of pine, a softness on the back end to kind of round everything out, and it does come through. There's a little bit of grass. It's very drinkable because it's only 6% alcohol. This is so my type of beer in 2025. If I'm drinking something IPA or hoppy, I do prefer it to be like 6, 6.5, 7 being the upper threshold. Really enjoying this. Lemon, kiwi, passion fruit, guava. I know there's a lot of things, but I really do firmly believe all of those things are married all together and bring this unique flavor to the table. Nice bitterness on the back end, more than I actually thought. And again, a hoppy, oily grass resin, kind of just all ending the beer at the end with a little bit of dryness, which is interesting. Almost like a dry, dank tartness on the back end. Very interesting beer. I mean, it's fun. It's expensive, you know? I mean, that's the big thing in like 2025. Can you deliver a great product, which this is, at a fair price? That's tough. We got some interesting hops in here that you don't always see. You see Nectaron. You don't see Krush too often. And the fact that they've put those together is different. It's unique. It's interesting. And you don't typically get those together into one formula here. So this is really good. And definitely a memorable beer. It's different, but not so ridiculously unique that you wouldn't drink it again. It does have some beautiful qualities of a New England style. It's got some subtle West Coast roots on the back end, just a little bit. There's a subtle crackery malty sweetness to this, but it's subtle. And again, kiwi, guava, orange, like super duper orange coming on the palate now as I adjust to all the other fruits here. Big time orange. It's not that tropical. Like you could say there's like a hint of mango in this. It's dry mangoes, but you get juicy orange. And then as you go down the list of fruits, it gets a little bit drier, right? So sure, I'm getting these peaches. I'm getting this like almost tart guava thing that gets overpowered by a slight bittering. So it doesn't come across sweet or tart really. But it finishes very dry on the back end. I will say this teeter-totter of balance is impressive here today. You think it's going to be a juice bomb for a moment, and then boom, you're over in dry land. Just boom, washes your whole palate out with dryness. Again, hop oils, hoppy acorn, grass clippings, slight subtle dankness, and the passion fruit and the kiwi, but very orangey in the front. Nice. This is a nice, very decorated beer here with different hop profiles and different fruit profiles. It's very awesome. Yeah, there's just like this subtle, weird, dry grape/berry note that I'm picking up on. Don't know where that's coming from, but it's very unique, and that's kind of one of the weird notes in there that's kind of interwoven between all these different fruity notes, I think, is that weird berry, slight grape note. So that's what I'm getting in this one. Wow. It's a great beer, guys. It's super tasty. Again, only 6%. It comes across way more flavorful than you would think you would get for a 6% beer. That's what's very impressive here today. Really solid beer. Really fun, solid beer from Untitled Art. There's no shock there. Dries out more on the back end. It's good. It's a good beer, man. I mean, almost subtle, juicy wine or grape somewhere. I don't even know what that is. I'm going to stick to my guns. All that I've said I think is true here. I could be missing a note, but there's a lot of intricate notes kind of coupled together here. I'm going to give this a 4 out of 5. I'm going to straight 4 out of 5. I know, rookie score, whatever you want to say, but that's where I'm sitting with this one, guys. 4 out of 5, the Nectaron Krush IPA from Untitled Art. Thank you so much for being here. Prost, cheers, yamas. Drink good beer. It's another review in the books. Yeah. It's fucking blasphemy. It's fucking blasphemy. Okay. There's a fucking mess right now. Son of a bitch. Alright, dude.